Hi, everybody. It's Monday, June 1st, 2020. So, this is our last week of school. It's a short week. Wednesday will be your very last day in first grade. Um, and the matrix for this week, all of the activities on there are may do activities, which means there's nothing you have to do. There aren't any must do activities, but they're all activities you can choose to do. And there's a lot of fun things on there that I think you'll like. Okay, the last book I'm going to read is a Disney book. It's called Inside Out. And I'm going to read part of it today, part of it tomorrow, and then I'll finish it on Wednesday. As a lively little girl, Riley was always on the move. There was a whole world bustling with activity inside her mind, and headquarters was the heart of it all. From there, Riley's 5 emotions watched each day unfold for their favorite girl. Riley's lead emotion, joy, loved Riley more than anything and worked day and night to help her have the best life possible. The sight of happy yellow memories rolling through headquarters let Joy know she was doing a good job. Joy liked being in control, but she understood why Riley occasionally needed her other emotions too. Well, most of them anyway. For example, Riley needed fear to stay safe. Be it power cords or puppies, whenever Riley faced a potential hazard, fear was there to carefully guide her out of danger. And of course, Riley needed disgust, good taste, to avoid being poisoned, both physically and socially. Disgust helped Riley steer clear of anything and everything she found repulsive, from horrible food to rotten people. When Riley faced something unfair, anger was there to right every wrong. With his loud growls and well-placed scowls, Anger fought Riley's battles like a pro. And if he got really mad, flames shot out of his head. Then there was sadness. Joy had no idea why Riley needed sadness. All she seemed to do was make Riley feel gloomy. And Joy never wanted that. So naturally, Joy tried her best to keep sadness as far away from the controls as possible. All of Riley's memories were important, but her 5 core memories, formed from the biggest moments in her life, were very important. Core memories power Riley's islands of personality. Family Island, Honesty Island, Hockey Island, Friendship Island, and Goofball Island made Riley who she was. For years, Joy successfully ran headquarters, and Riley had a great childhood. Most of her memories were a happy shade of yellow, and her islands of personality thrived. But when Riley was 11 years old, her parents made a surprising decision that changed everything. The family moved across the country from Minnesota to San Francisco, but the bustling city wasn't anything like Riley and her emotions expected. "I don't want to live here," Sadness whimpered when they pulled up to Riley's new home. "It's the worst," Disgust agreed. "The absolute worst." "This house stinks," Anger declared. "San Francisco is terrible," said Fear. Joy was determined to keep Riley happy. She had an idea for how to turn things around, so she plugged a light bulb into the console. All 5 emotions watched as Riley challenged her parents to a game of living room hockey. Soon the whole family was having fun. Joy always seemed to make things better. Later, as Riley laughed about a happy memory of her dad from their road trip to San Francisco, her smile suddenly faded. Sadness had turned the memory blue. "What did you do?" Joy asked. "I just touched it," Sadness said nervously. No matter how hard Joy tried, Riley's happy yellow memory remained a sad blue one. Joy ordered Sadness not to touch any more of Riley's memories, but Sadness didn't listen. She accidentally knocked one of Riley's core memories out of the holder. Without its core memories, Goofball Island went dark. Joy quickly put the core memory back in place before Sadness could turn it blue. Goofball Island came back to life. Joy was worried, though. She needed to keep Sadness away from Riley's happy memories. The next morning, Joy sprang into action before anyone else was awake. She wanted to make sure Riley had a great first day at her new school, and she had the perfect plan to keep Sadness out of the way. "This is the circle of sadness," Joy explained. "Your job is to make sure that all the sadness stays inside it." At school, Riley's new teacher asked her to introduce herself to the class. Riley handled it well at first, but when she started sharing a happy memory from her life in Minnesota, she became homesick. In headquarters, Sadness was touching the memory. Then things went from bad to worse. Riley cried in front of the whole class. A new blue core memory rolled into headquarters. Okay, that's where I'm going to stop today, and then tomorrow we'll read the next part of our book. Have a great day, everybody.